this is wild. I swear to God, the majority of feminists and just women that vote Democrat or just liberal women literally have the memory of a goldfish. They contradict themselves unbelievably, and it's amazing that they don't recognize their own hypocrisy.
You're saying if you ended up single and you had a kid, your kid would be the most complete trash just because you're singly mothering
That's
him?
not what I'm saying.
That's a very...
Okay, so what they're doing is they're talking about how statistics are showing that kids that grow up in single mother households compared to single father households are substantially worse off. They typically grow up to be criminals. They typically grow up to have like mental illnesses. They typically grow up just... They basically grow up as a degenerate. Typically. Again, it's not always the case, but statistics do show that single father households have a substantial, tremendous positive over single mother households.
extreme place to take it
No,
to.
it's just based off of actual numbers.
No, but like
These
you,
are
I'm
actual
talking about you though.
statistics.
If you were
You
a
seem
single
like you'd be
mother-
pretty happy in a world where women are just like pushed down and they don't really get to do whatever.
wanna-
See, this is the other problem too, is the majority of the time these women think that like they're being pushed down and this and that. I love to use video games as an example, okay? Why is it like Overwatch, okay? Or just any game that has like a support role. Why is it that the majority of women choose to be support players or in a support role? Because that's what they're designed for. That's what they evolved for. That's what neurology and biology is. It's a reason why men are more stronger than most women. Men are taller than most women. Men have a deeper voice than most women. It's not rocket science.
Bag, you want to
I mean,
bow
yeah.
down to a guy?
You gonna
Yes.
take that? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Let her.
I think you
Let her.
deserve.
See, and then the other thing too is, I want to bow down to a guy, and she says yes. You don't actually physically have to bow down, but why is it that most women are into submissive stuff? Why is it that when you're doing the deed, they like to be choked, and they like their hair pulled, they like to be smacked? There's a reason for these things.
World.
Let her respond. You gonna take
I
that?
think that women, we compliment men very well, just like they compliment us very well. They're excellent protectors, providers, and leaders.
So, but
and that's
you're
how they're
saying you're not
supposed
though.
to be.
You're not an excellent provider, leader,
Why should
lover.
I don't think that women should be the providers. I think men should be the
Okay, Serena
providers.
Joy.
I'm not saying you're the provider. I'm asking.
Wait, hold on. You literally just hold on. Let me rewind that.
So, but
And that's
you're
how they're
saying you're not
supposed
though.
to be.
You're not an excellent provider, leader,
Why should
lover.
I don't think
See what I'm saying? She literally just said it, but then she said that that's not what she's saying. I'm telling you, they have the memory of a goldfish. It's wild.
that women should be the providers. I think men should be the
Okay,
providers.
Serena Joy.
I'm not saying you're the provider. I'm asking you if you feel like you should bow down to a man.
I
Just
don't
because he
need to bow
gives you
down, but I
everything.
like
Do you
to
give
be
him nothing
submissive
though?
to my man, yes. That's what I believe in.
See? I'm sorry, but it's just this is what society, it's like, think of like bugs, for instance, okay? You don't see like ants. Everyone knows their role in the colony. Whether they're male or female ants. But you don't see them revolting against each other constantly. You don't see them trying to cause havoc with the same ants in the same species. Now there might be other species of ants that they might. This blows my mind. 2024, 2025. This all started in like 2011, like when I graduated high school. I'm telling you, like, it's just wild. It's wild how many minds have been warped in such wrong and immoral and diabolical and unfactual ways. It's wild that we've chosen our feelings rather than facts and logic and reason over biology and nature.